And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Our starter in this one, Christian Roa. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to go here. Roman Anthony now at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. And it's second. Ground ball to the right side. Walker steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
That's ripped into the outfield. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Throw is high and over his head. And he makes it all the way to third. So a costly throwing error there.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Red Sox already leading. And it is 2-1.
That's down. That's a ball.
There's a strike. That one misses. 3-2 now. Got him swinging. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 2, the Astros coming to bat. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Got him. One away. Take a look at the lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's one of the purest power hitters in the game today.
Yeah, this guy doesn't even need a full swing to drive it out of the yard. That's the scary part for pitchers.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Story moving under it. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 7, Masataka Yoshida.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
That's a ball.
On the ground right side, Altuve. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Now here is Marcelo Meyer.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Houston. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, number
And Chris,
1,
beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now Correa up to hit. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. One and 2 here. Stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out.
batting sixth,
Number 2.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that play.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the third inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. The 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Trevor Story. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two now. Runner on the go again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Just missed.
Ball. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The center fielder, number 16, Jaron Duran.
And next for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Contreras now. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's to third, Correa. They get the force. That is the inning. Boston strands a pair. They're up 2-0. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out.
Batting in, the right fielder, Cam Smith.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. And that's off the outside edge. They're down 3-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it. Save. It was never going to be easy after the missed play. Man at first with 1 gone. Christian Vasquez up next for the Astros. The 1-1.
Here.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out, and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Vasquez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Payoff pitch. And right back to the mound. Slings to first in time.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Man on second, 2 down. And that's a fair ball. Smith around third. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Man at second. Kick swing, and he went 1 and 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one misses.
Ball 4, take your base.
Leadoff walk.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
1-1 now.
Down, ball.
Quick move to first.
Too late.
Abreu back to the dive. The 2-1. Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Runner around third. Cut off. Throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christian Roa is done. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break. On the mound now, Ryan Weiss.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Alvarez in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Connor Wong.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. In the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Roman Anthony. That's smacked on a line to center. And this one looks like trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. So runner at second, 2 down. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. Man on second, 2 down. Line to left. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Jarren Duran digs in now. Way inside. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two on the way. Hit in the air, center field. And that's the third out. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Red Sox 6 and the Astros 1. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Two and 1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. man at first. Now the third baseman, Carlos Correa. The 1-1. In the air to left center. Durant under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, number 10, Joey.
So next up for Houston, Joey Loperfido. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Astros lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. Tatsuya Imai, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. King also getting ready. On a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double.
Up next for the
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Just
That's it,
missed.
ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line drive, base hit. Contreras headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. So a man aboard, and stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. The 1-1.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one fouled hard the other way. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 8-1.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Weiss will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now
Righty reliever out of the pen, Tatsuya Imai. He's making his second appearance of the season. And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. All Red Sox in this one. Next one
That's
is
the ball.
off the plate.
Outside.
And now it's 3-2. Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. And it's second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next pitch is outside.
Out.
Swings and misses. 2 down.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ha!
1-2 now. Now one
Ball.
missed. And they'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Red Sox 8 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Here's a 1-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's the 2-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play.
The Astros, the catcher number 2.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Christian Vasquez up next for the Astros. Here's a 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Ball.
Two on, 1 out. Liner snagged it first.
Hey, he's in
Race to the
there.
bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Finds its way through, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2. Vasquez coming around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's 8-3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Ripped, but it curls foul. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And now 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Base hit, center field. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
Now, the next pitch he throws will be pitch number 100 as he tries to battle through a tough situation here in the fifth. When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High fly ball, right field. Abreu moving under this one. And that is that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 5. Red Sox 8 and the Astros 4. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Roman Anthony will hit next.
The designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. 1 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Story.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Story wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the mark, and a full count now. And that's low for ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 16, Jaron.
So stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. Runner takes off to the right side. Walker takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Man at second. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And the Red Sox lead 1. But they still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Now pitching for the Red
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading up,
digging in, Joey Loperfido. Ball to strike. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Taps softly to the right side. Contreras takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, number 8, Christian.
And now it's Christian Walker. Swings through the sweeper. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself early, getting loose as well. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. The 1-1. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. Astros are down quietly. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back here in Houston, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And he hits a ground ball right side. What a stop. Steps in the bag. Got it. Nicely done there.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole. And then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for his strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Red Sox 8 and the Astros 4. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez. The 1-1. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Justin Slate gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red
New
Sox,
pitcher on now,
number
Garrett
22.
Whitlock.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Here's a 1-1. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
High fly ball down the left field line. Back there heading towards the Crawford boxes. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. An absolute smash to left. And they add a run. It's 9-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony. The 2-1. Out to short, Pena. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 9-4. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
That's hard hit in the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Jose Altuve. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Two 1 run. There's a strike. Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Here's Carlos Correa. The 1-1. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they slice into the lead. It's 9-7. These fans are really excited right now.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Danny Coulombe.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. And that one clips the corner. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Christian Walker now at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
The right fielder.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one to first, Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's now a 9-7 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Astros,
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new
74.
pitcher on the mound, Brian King. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Jaron Duran getting ready to hit.
Center field, number 16, Jaron Duran.
In the air, left field. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And a good eye there.
That missed.
The Astros have some action in their pen. A.J. Blueball appears to be getting loose. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's
That
downstairs
missed. That's the
and
ball.
outside. Got him. 2 down.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
Draws the walk
Nope,
there.
ball 4. Take your base.
Man at first, and now here is Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now Masataka Yoshida.
Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Bo Sox trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. Upstairs.
Ball high.
Out to short, Pena. And that is that. Boston strands a pair. They lead it by 2. It's 9-7. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. So here's Christian Vasquez.
You got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over, so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game, or maybe even walk it off.
There's the swing and a miss. Got him. 1 out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
The 1-1. Swing and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Swings through that one out in front that time. The Astros with the tying run at the plate. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
So they're down to their final out. Isaac Paredes digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing. And it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.